Danny did not just release Alita Battle Angel.
Does that mean he's also not going to release some of the K-pop Demon Hunter dolls? Ah. You're supposed to say stuff now.
It's Wednesday, October 8th.
And this is your Smart Doll News.
It's totally Wednesday. It's totally October 8th. And this is totally your Smart Doll News. And I promise we are not smoking anything. We're not. Really. Genuinely, we're not.
Elise says, hey, I recognize that pin, Sandy.
Thank you, Lee.
I had the opportunity while Sandy was away this weekend to hang out with our moderator, Lee, which was fantastic. I'm so glad I got to meet you and make Sandy jealous.
I'm very sad.
Killer Puffer says it's Wednesday, right? I have no idea anymore. We've got, not a huge amount of stuff to talk about this week. A couple new releases, some more shipping updates, and a couple of weird stuff I pulled from the timeline of like various costumey things, which I'm not sure of.
I think, Kelly, yes, it's Wednesday, and we're doing the news tonight because I was away until last night, so.
Let's hope weekend trips are over for a little bit. We have some news. Let's get into it. All right, starting right out of the gate, Bittersweet Battle Edition dropped, and as we mentioned in the thumbnail, this is totally not Alita Battle Angel. I didn't expect this to actually come out.
I thought it was just something that he was doing, like he was actually just gonna do a cosplay of her, and that was gonna be it.
Well, that's normally what he does. Now, I mean, he doesn't. Well, a lot of the dolls that are some of the dolls that are cosplays end up becoming a design, but that's more like the Venus cosplay, right?
The Birth of Venus cosplay.
The Birth of Venus cosplay that ended up becoming a doll.
Yeah, that became Self Be True. He changed the coloring a little bit.
Yeah, but of course that's not like that was a joke, and B, that was like, that's not an IP.
Right.
It's not a copyrighted concept. This is, I think the first time that we've seen one of his, cosplays, actually come out as a full doll.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's cute. She's not really my cup of tea. I mean, and that's just in general to the character. She looks like she's got like red football makeup on to me.
Berserkers is just curious, does Smart Doll even do official cosplays anymore?
You mean licensed dolls?
Yeah, because those two words contradict. So assuming you mean licensed dolls, not really. We've had Naruto waiting to be released for years now.
Right, and he has in the past said that he doesn't want to do any more official licenses anymore. Basically, it costs them money when they do an official license. Even at the higher prices that he charges for those dolls.
He basically takes a loss.
Yeah, he takes a loss. They used it to understand how certain things are done, and how to, they use it as a development process. And
because he wants to.
Because he fanboys like everybody else does. It costs them money, and it's just a lot of hassle.
I mean, as far as we understand, and we've had conversations about this with him, I think maybe some of it a little on camera, some of it off camera, but he's had a number of just like nonstop issues with certain certain companies that he's worked with. Some of them also making decisions about things or not liking some of the things that he's doing because of representation, i.e. him providing representation and them not liking it. Like, there's been some weird stuff that he's basically like, you know what? I don't really want to deal with this anymore.
Seeing some people having, Lee said their network is having issues. Christina says they've seen some glitches too. Are we coming across okay now?
Well, we're fine. We don't have any drop frames on our end, so everything's looking fine. Berserker says, gotcha. I think I kind of like it better this way. Yes and no. I mean, if we get more like this, great. I mean, the costumes are nice, the official made costumes, but being able to have a doll that's sort of inspired. Excuse me. Oh, I just pushed that sneeze up into my brain. That hurt. Excuse me. I don't know what I was saying.
That it's nice to have the costumes, but
this is again, this is not like, I don't remember which came first. Trying to get back to my point. Which came first, Bittersweet or Alita? Did he sort of make,
I think Alita was in the works for a while.
Yeah. So it sort of becomes like an inspired by, I'm not sure where he stands in terms of like international law on various things, although, I mean, it is an anime, so I don't know. That's less of an international law thing. But as far as copyright, I know generally he would probably never do this for things like Disney,
Right.
Certain companies. I don't know. It is really nice, though, to have these sort of nods towards a character that then people can do what they want to.
Kelly says, I do wish she would just release the cosplay designs in the shop because they are so good, and my girls are always sad they can't get them for themselves.
I mean, I just want to see, I just want to learn from what they do for those things. Like, they really make some amazing clothes sometimes, and some really interesting techniques. How about you, Sandy?
Thank you, Danny.
What? Oh, okay. Thanks, Danny. Thank you for your super chat, Danny. What? I'm not.
I just looked at the screen and went, okay.
I'm not sure why he's thanking us for our donation. But
we're happy to see you here.
So I think ultimately I mean, I raised the question in the opener. Really would love to see some of the K-pop Demon Hunter faces. I think Ginu came out really. I mean, all of them. Have we seen all the faces at this point?
Yeah.
I know we did the. Yeah, we're gonna have to. If you guys want to see,
including Mystery, which was very cool, Danny. Like that, they'd be able to see the Mystery face.
Right. So if you guys want to see us, should we do like a review now that all of them are out,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe we do like we did an episode early on, but all we had was the hints at what was coming, and we had Ginu, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the girls. But let us know if you want us to do a whole a recap of all of the K-pop Demon Hunter dolls. We'll maybe put that together.
I was actually hoping we were going to see the final, the transformed Rumi.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, okay, so let's be honest here. Dark now I'm just getting distracted. Danny says, need to dash, but can you choose which of the K-pop characters you nudge, nudge, wink, wink? All of them. No, the answer is we cannot choose. But maybe we'll do that next week, and we'll do a review of the characters, and maybe have everybody vote on what they want to see.
Sure.
What were we saying?
I was saying that I wanted to see transformed Rumi.
Yeah,
and you had comments on that.
Well, because the whole tattoo thing. So Danny had done in the past the UV paint. The UV paint would be so perfect for the demon patterns for Rumi. I would absolutely love to see that. And I know we would never get it, like, for real. But, another costume for Rumi would be cool to see. B, I would just love the, messy, the messy hair. But yeah, maybe even, cross your fingers if you're going down that route. Demon Genu and Demon Rumi would be a really cool thing to see.
Danny says choose one guy and one girl first, if possible. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the input. We'll talk about it. Get input on which
guy and girl.
Guy and girl we want to see. Thank you, Danny.
I gotta point this out because this happens so often if you try to start typing Sandy's name. Danny says, heading off, thanks John and Sander, as always, to all folks who watch every week for your continued support. I don't know, I think it was only a few years ago that my autocorrect
finally stopped
trying to make Sandy into Sander. I don't know.
Because of the way I spell my name.
Well, yeah, it's not your fault. Mm-hmm. How you says Genu and Rumi. I think that's kind of the obvious thing, but I gotta look at my instinct says baby, but I don't remember how the face turned out. For baby, but yeah, very cool. Love to see
again, Sander.
Next up, Sweet Little Lies came out in Cinnamon. And I feel like now I'm even getting confused with this, but I guess she hadn't dropped yet.
Right.
She was in development.
She's cute. She's very like Legion-esque, more maybe like Legion meets Fortitude.
Yeah, and I really do like I like the really strong lashes, but combined with this like tone-on-tone eyeshadow that kind of gives, like soft but like smoky eyes going on. Mm-hmm. We had another girl come out, Enlightenment, who is new. Love the brows.
I like her. You know what? She reminds me of Self Be True.
Yeah. I really like the inverted Cupid's bow.
I like her eyes. She's really pretty. I didn't get a good look at her. I was kind of busy over the past 5 days, and I didn't really get a chance to really look at some of the new releases. I like her a lot.
Yeah. I like most of these girls now lately in the run that has strong brows, strong lashes. But I think it's the lips that are doing it for this one. I don't think we've ever seen a mouth line like that, which is very cool. Also, for the first time,
Divergence in T. She looks good in T. We haven't seen her in anything other than Black Navy.
Did it go back and do Gray?
Gray.
So I believe if I'm remembering correctly,
Divergent... she was in Coffee.
Divergent was created, though, specifically for Black Navy, if I remember correctly. Mm-hmm. And then, yes, has gone to some expansions to some of the other tones. But, we're starting to get more full regular skin tones.
I gotta say, I think P is my favorite.
Yep. We'll have to look at. I don't remember Coffee.
She was in Coffee. That was one of her first ones.
Let's take a quick peek at.
Pull up Guru.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just take a. Not Guru. All right, let's Divergence. Okay, so we were wrong about whatchamacallit.
She was in green too.
Yeah, we were wrong about gray. So now let me.
So we have her in tea, green, black navy.
Right.
And
So Black Navy was the first. We of course have it was in the Cyber Shell because that was all of the Black Navy ones.
Right.
Or that when they came out. And then we did Cocoa, Coffee, and now a re-release. Well, not a now a re-release. A year ago in regular. So I wonder if we'll see a cinnamon version of this as we've been slowly releasing her. I don't know. She's sort of she's actually gives me somewhat similar vibes to where are we? To her. In terms of the shape of the lashes and the somewhat sort of fuzziness of the eyebrow, but I like this girl better. I mean, also the mouth a little bit. Although this girl has kind of that droopy eyelid, which is interesting. The eyelid, the bottom lash line cuts much lower underneath the eye holes.
Mm-hmm. I really like this one. It's like it's very much a Legion type of doll, but she's sweeter.
Oh yeah. Much sweeter than Legion. She doesn't not quite as badass. She's got Divergence sort of has. I don't know. She's sort of kind of been in the middle for me. She has a little bit of what's the name of my first doll? Not my first doll. The vignette. Dauntless. She's got a little bit of Dauntless in her, but anyway, I don't know where I'm going with this. Also had some Meow eye packs. This was cool.
Yeah, those are very cool. And he said that those were limited. He said he didn't know how much they were going to be able to put into releasing those.
I swear, when we're back into buying things, I'm going to be so annoyed.
Well, those were for actually, I would have loved to have had a pair for that project that I haven't finished yet. The gold ones would be great. But, he specifically said, please let the people that really want them, which I'm like, let the prowess people have them. The people who have prowess collections, let them get these limited cat eye sets.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if they're truly that limited, and if that's a major issue. Now, I mean, these are anime, so I don't know. I can't. How would he ever do that though? Like, he doesn't have a great way to...
No, he just said in the post, the post about them, please let the people that really
like
want
asking,
them.
Yes, if you don't have one, please try not to buy one because I gotcha. I thought you were suggesting that he should limit them. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I don't think there's much of a way
he actually requested that people let those who really have a use for them get them.
Yeah. Next up, a shirt that I know at least a few people on the Discord were excited for and thinking that they're never going to come out. The Good Study Day Up t-shirt got released finally, which is, a Chinese slogan. I know Soup to Whoop, who's in China, was very much big on, and I'm looking forward to this shirt.
It's a cute shirt. And it's in the white that you can over dye. Right. So...
Yeah. Is there... Sorry, my brain's going... is over redundant?
Well, no.
Okay. Versus just diet.
Yeah, either one works.
Yeah.
But
Sorry.
Rather than doing it on the the already stained and weathered, he's releasing everything on white.
Yeah, I think everything's now going that route. Probably because Danny figured out he can easily do it himself for that stuff. So, like,
other people can do it too.
Yeah, and
you can make it whatever color you want. Like if you want to dye that like a pale pink or something like that, you can.
Yeah, I mean, you will alter the design a little bit, right, in terms of like the hue to some extent, or is it not going to sink in as much?
A little bit, but it probably won't sink in as much.
So we also have the Fed Up T-shirt, a camisole that came out, which is really funny and glad we have it, but we've also got some unfortunate updates about FedEx, which is they're taking even longer now, and B, they're charging a surcharge. So Danny actually had to update the shipping. I looked for it. The knowledge base does not have like an updated. At least didn't seem like it. I don't know if Danny has updated the fee schedule for the shipping, where he kind of goes, this is how much DHL for like $1, $2, that sort of thing, to various major countries, how much the shipping costs. I did a quick comparison of a doll to us, FedEx versus DHL, and DHL is still a little bit more expensive. So there's that, but yeah, apparently lots of asking for, more documentation from Danny, even though he submitted it already, and to the customers. So consequently,
FedEx costing more now.
FedEx costing more, and expect in general delays. I did notice some, people were also saying, oh, I'm getting surprise bills. I mean, we've been talking about this for a while, but if we'll just repeat it, you will get billed later. You will get your stuff, and your tariff bill will come later. No matter what you do with DHL or FedEx, you will be paying tariffs plus a processing fee.
Yeah, it is not just the 15% tariff. There is a processing fee, and all of that does not necessarily come at the time that you receive the doll. You will get a second bill in most cases.
Yeah. So yeah, be aware of that. I followed up. I'd have to double check, but somebody had mentioned like the fees were like, surprise fees when DHL doesn't have them. And that's surprising to me because we've been looking at invoices like crazy. So as far as I've seen, the fees are like under $20 on DHL, and they're under like $10 on FedEx.
Except that they're going up for the holidays.
No. So processing fees.
Okay.
I'm not talking about shipping fees.
Not shipping
I'm
fees.
talking about when you get the import.
The tariff bill. Okay, yeah.
When you get the import invoice for those, your duties and stuff, you will usually see three things. The tariffs, I forget what one fee is, like $1. There's one fee that's like $1 something, and then there's like a processing fee that is like, I don't know. It adds up to like, I want to say $8 or $10 for FedEx, and then like $18, $20 for DHL. Yeah,
and then and then we also found out, and if you've seen it in a previous video, that if you reside in Puerto Rico, you also have an excise tax of like 11% or something like that.
Yeah, you basically have to pay. There's a local tax. It would be like for anybody in the States, in the contiguous, continental United States. Mm-hmm. It would be like if you had to pay local sales tax as well, which we currently don't. But if you're in Puerto Rico, you do. So all in all, be sure, to look up, like if you're in another country and you're just getting started, wherever you are, importing stuff from smartdoll, be sure to research like your specific import fees.
And if you're looking for information from us, we have done several videos where we have updated information on that. So don't just pick one video and watch it. Make sure that you're, watching the most up-to-date information.
Yeah. We usually try to review stuff as much as possible. I would love to be done talking about this for a while.
Okay.
But there is one more thing. Which is Danny has reclassified the dolls again. So, what was it? Back in April, I think, Danny started to reclassify the dolls as HS code 9703, which is basically sculptures and statuary, like they're art objects, which he felt represented the handmade nature of, the dolls, and they're not mass produced. But as we noted, a number of, over a couple of episodes of the news, they were most of the time getting reclassified as dolls anyway, as toys. And it didn't really make any difference for the most part. But what we do know is that there had been, like, for certain countries, I think in the EU, certain, like, requirements of, like, chemicals and things like that in terms of when something is designated as a toy. But we are going back to designating these as HS code 9503, and that is the harmonized system code. So if you're not familiar with this, this is how the world, the World Trade Organization.
Yeah, so this is not just the US, this is everywhere.
They have made codes to define what things are so that each country you can have a standardized way to have regulations on those things as they come into your country. Right. Toys, games, and dolls representing only human beings.
Right, and so this is the code that Danny's stuff was getting converted to by DHL and FedEx, etc.
Yep, it's what Volks has used. It's what historically Danny has used in the past as well. And I think, Danny's sort of justification of going back to this, beyond maybe the stuff that we were talking about, is that the specifically the way they phrase it in the definition of how it's phrased is articles designed for the amusement of persons, children, or adult, and it handles also covering. It covers toys intended essentially for amusement, even if they may have educational value or represent an artistic or decorative creation.
Okay.
So that pretty well.
Whereas 9703, because it was more of an art object thing, I love how he said he's getting questions like, does the item contain human remains?
It's like you try to sidestep one issue and simplify
and
stuff.
Stumble into another one.
Yep.
Has it been underwater for over 100 years? Was it recovered from an archaeological excavation?
Yeah.
So it just didn't work. So he asked, and it was causing delays mostly in Europe, I guess. But
in the end, I think no matter what you do, the best thing is to just find the most appropriate.
Right.
Thing for it, and, deal with whatever comes your way. Kelly Poplar says, how long should I expect the bill for Divergence?
I think most people are saying within a few weeks.
I would say probably about 2 weeks, but could be longer simply because of traffic.
Because she says that also she got the recall bust and didn't a month ago. Last month sometime. Okay, so we're still only in the beginning of October.
Yeah. Again, it's going to come when it's going to come, I guess, but I would guess 2 to 4 weeks is probably a pretty, reasonable time frame.
I mean, and it is possible that if that was all you ordered, that may have slipped through somehow, but...
Doesn't it suck, though? Because, like if you're... I don't know. All right, normies out there, tell me if this is because everything I think about, I feel like it's like, oh, this is a neurodivergent thing. But, your brain sits there, and I feel like so many of us, when we know that's coming, it is just going to be on our mind the entire, you're just, because I know that the likelihood is I'll forget to pay the damn thing, or I'll miss it, or I'll forget to go check the mail.
So it has to constantly stay in my brain, or I'm just going to forget.
Yeah. So, and you just end up with this ongoing anxiety about, just holding on to this thing.
Constantly saying to each other, oh, but don't forget, we have to pay for that thing when it comes.
Yeah, and that's what happens, it still happens once it gets here.
Yeah.
But it just extends it out so much, especially when you don't know that when it's supposed to be here. So, yeah. That is that. We're going to take a quick moment to say, if you are enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that like button, and help spread it to more people. And of course, happy to have you as a subscriber if you want to get notifications for when things are happening. You can also, of course, join our Discord, and you'll get notifications when I post the live stream, when I set up the live stream, or when we post videos as well. Yeah,
and in cases like now where we're doing it on a Wednesday night, we let everybody know it wasn't going to be on Monday night, and that's helpful.
So I would note this is normally the time where we would do the Smarty Party. We're going to be holding off for another week on that. I'm going to collect a little bit more. Things got a little bit weird with Sandy being gone and things like that. So you can expect that. And if this is your first time watching, that is basically where people on the Discord have submitted their pictures of their dolls. There's usually themes and things like that. And we play the slideshow here, so you can have fun looking at all the lovely, creative pictures that everyone is taking.
Lots of very talented people in the community.
Before we head out, there was a couple of sort of in development, behind-the-scenes stuff that I wanted to take a look at. I didn't change the thing. There we go. Boobs! Sorry. Off the shoulder lace top. He previewed this on Twitter.
Yeah, I like it. I actually do that sometimes with the nice lace top there. The regular lace top that we have with the shoulders. I usually just pull it down off the shoulders. But this one is actually designed to sit there.
Yeah. I can't remember. I mean, I'm assuming it's pretty decent because we've had them. But how bad? I'm assuming somebody's going to be wondering this. How color safe is the black lace tops?
Well, Danny actually puts a note on all of them. They're all labeled as to whether it's a high stain risk or medium. I have not had any problem with the black lace top.
I mean, I know we tend to leave stuff on dolls for quite a while. How do you remember, what's the longest?
Probably a few weeks anyway. It was a big top for me with, I used to put it on Moment a lot.
Okay.
And I did not notice any staining.
Of course, always try and be careful with clothes like that because it can stain. But Danny's stuff typically goes through a fair amount of testing and has a pretty decent label on them.
Yeah.
And generally, I expect most everything I get from, smartdoll not to stain. On the flip side, everything I would ever buy from Volks, even if it's white, I expect it to stain. So I'm not sure what Danny does specifically, if it's just testing and getting the right fabrics and using the right things, or if there's actual
yeah,
treatment.
Because this is a knit, so not only is it black, but it's a knit, which is going to be constricting close to the body, but it doesn't seem to stain.
Right, so the extra pressure of the elasticity of it is going to increase the likelihood of for this type. Yeah. All right. now we've got some costumes, and we started this whole thing, with cosplays. The Alita Battle Angel cosplay that has turned into Bittersweet Battle. We've got some more costumes that have been in the timeline. Kelly says, "How does white stain, John?" It was a joke. That's just how much I expect Volk's clothes to stain, because
even if it's lined with white, black can go through the white.
Or you get the line, like it's lined, but it's lined very nicely, where like the seams are really nicely pressed and like edge to edge, but it will still roll over that little bit.
Yeah, I mean, if you line something and you don't want the white to show at all, it has to be understitched so that the white stays down on the inside, and therefore the black rubs against.
Yeah.
Now
I was literally talking about white clothes.
Oh.
But I was being facetious. I'm just stop. Heidi says, "Do you think that we will be seeing fantasy colors soon?" I mean, we're still getting occasional drops of green,
rolling with black navy,
and some occasional black navy. We have not seen any updates from what I've seen on the blue revival is the last thing that we saw that he was working on.
And then Danny said something about, he asked about people if we really wanted a gray guy.
Right.
So there was that in discussion at some point.
And I think that, of course, getting Staying Alive, getting a vampire boy in gray.
Yeah, that's been on the horizon for a long time. Like, everybody thought that's what was going to happen.
Well, yeah, that's what we thought was gonna. Well, the guys, I think when he first started releasing the guys, a gray guy was gonna be the first thing, and then that didn't end up happening.
Yeah.
Moving on to some interesting costumes being put together. Could be apparel, could be cosplays that I just can't identify, and I tried. Mm-hmm. So we've got this lovely short kimono being prototyped here in paper. So they've done a graphical design, printed it out, and are putting it together. I like the pattern. Mm-hmm.
It's very pretty.
Both the graphical pattern, but also the short kimono. I don't think we seen.
He had the yukata came short.
Yeah. But is this that pattern?
I don't know.
Good question.
I don't remember. Well, I mean, it's because it's like not the actual fabric, but there's slits in the bottom of that I feel like that this might be a cosplay.
That's my instinct. But this is more in line with stuff they do. So I'm a little more iffy on that. The next one. So definitely, if you guys can think of if you could think of who these are actually representing, let us know. But yes, I would love this. Next up, this is not anything that Danny ever really does. We've got some sort of Renaissance-y, maybe sort of dress. You'll see in a second that it could be sort of Edwardian, maybe.
Okay.
Because he also have this picture.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
So now we've got this coat on top, and this to me reads very sort of Edwardian, Victorian, like moving into, I don't know. Put me in the right frame here, Sandy.
Probably Gibson era, like early 1900s.
Okay. So, really interesting. We've got some finishings happening on the jacket. Mm-hmm. I don't know who this is. I don't have anything for this, and this seems very out of.
The jacket piece. I thought maybe they were working on another wedding gown when I saw this.
Right. So like the gray was just like being used as like a muslin or something like that?
Christina's saying a really tall female in the one video game. The one video game.
You know, that video game with the tall girl. Yeah, but that's all like all smart dolls fit that bill because they're insanely tall. Yeah, this is, I don't know. I don't know what this is. I really like it though, but this screams cosplay to me because Danny does not do this. So either he's been staring at your obsession with the like period pieces and is like, I don't know what would have inspired this, even if it is just him going in this direction, like as just apparel.
Lady Drama something from Resident Evil 8.
Okay. Let's go back to actually, yeah, Lady Drama Resident Evil. Yes. Okay.
Lady.
I'm just gonna say Lady D. I mean, no. Like that's a very specific outfit.
Yeah, that's very 20s, 30s. 30s, I think. 30s.
Yeah, I don't know. I did a bunch of searches. I did a bunch of like doing Google image search on that and adding in like character cosplay or doll, you know, like trying to get it to see if it would figure out what this is, but
the waistline and stuff is not really Bridgerton.
Yeah, that's a suggestion from Kelly, Downton Abbey, Bridgerton. And I don't know. I feel like Danny's English roots aren't so strong that he's really into cup and saucer, you know, movies and shows. Like, it just, I don't know. But I mean, I think it would be amazing if that's what's happening here.
Yeah, I honestly am not sure what this is.
You know what this needs, Danny? I mean, assuming that this is not like a specific character, it needs a hat. It needs a lovely hat. Yeah.
George says maybe just an outfit for Transcendence for Halloween.
Not a bad suggestion. Heidi, going along the same lines, what if it has something to do with vampires?
What if it is something to do with Wednesday?
We'd have to look, but I don't feel like Wednesday has this happening. MDK says Mary Poppins. How about Vampire Mary Poppins? Danny, please make Vampire Mary Poppins. I mean, she is immortal, isn't she? Teresa says, I'm betting Wicked. I checked. It is not anything that I can see in like the new Wicked movie, but you know, maybe I didn't.
It could be. It could very much be.
But I mean, I looked at like Elphaba costumes and things like that, and didn't find anything like this. Dana says something from Violet Evergarden.
I thought of that because the waistline, the profile of the dress, like is very much more Violet Evergarden than anything else.
Yes, but not like other than that shape, and I mean. It's not, because those are like basically they're cut out. How do my brain wants to say pleats.
Godets.
What?
Godets.
Godets. So that's not how her costume works. It has the same effect, but it's basically like a separate piece that is pinstriped underneath the overlayer piece that has like cutouts like that, right?
Yeah, well, most people actually, that's the way I assumed it was.
But it's not actually pinstripes.
But
it's probably more like hyper pleated.
Yeah, I thought it was pleated, but every time you see somebody remaking the costume, they do it as pinstripes. So
because you're translating your head is translating the drawn piece into assuming that those are shadows.
Right.
I personally like that better. Like if you're doing a real cosplay, I feel like it would be like a nice pleated like chiffon sort of skirt underneath that versus the pinstripes. But
it could actually be a character from Resident Evil Village, the one lady that has the doll.
Let's see.
Take a look.
Resident Evil Village. I think that's let's see, lady with
it's
doll.
a doll workshop or something like that.
Is it Donna? I mean, that looks like. If it's Lady D, then
there's one picture of her.
Oh, okay. Maybe. The top.
The top looks pretty close.
But I think it's black all the way down is what I'm getting here.
Well, that dress might not be gray.
I guess, like you were saying, they could be using that gray fabric as a muslin, basically. But don't we normally see them using essentially like more plain muslin fabric? Like
it depends on how it wants to fall. If it needs
to
drape, you might not want to use white muslin.
Yeah. I would say this is the closest, most reasonable bet so far. But here's the thing. The poof is down here.
Mm-hmm.
Like most of the things. Well, I guess but she doesn't really have poofy sleeves.
No, she doesn't. That's not it. She doesn't have straight sleeves. That's more Victorian looking with the poof on the top of the shoulder.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll definitely keep our eye out and see what this is. Always game for Danny exploring period dress.
Makes me happy.
Yeah.
I love this stuff. The sleeve on that reminds me of like a little bit of what I was doing with or the front of it and everything too reminds me a little bit of what I was doing with Batgirl.
Yeah. I'm assuming this is.
I have a feeling that's whoever. I think Wicked is the right direction.
Okay, so let's do. We might as well. Wicked. What's the new? For Good costumes. No, okay. Like costumes. This is gonna probably be from like some sort of normal stills. So it really feels like most everything is her in her black dress and stuff.
It could just be the version of it could just be he's doing an Elphaba costume because he didn't do his own last year. He did one. Yeah, but it was done for him.
Yeah, but it's really good.
Yeah, but maybe they weren't available.
Yeah, but this is not all that much updated. I don't feel like she's updated enough. Like, I'm sure they've done some stuff to it, but I don't feel like this has changed enough that, like, would you really want to make it all again? And also, it's a fairly I keep going the wrong direction. It's fairly plain, like flat with embroidery, not all of the sort of layering or, there's like I don't know what the effect, but it's like all bunched up and craggly looking, on Elphaba's costume.
Well, we'll just have to see.
Last one up is this. Some sort of like pointy layered sleeve thing, and I gotta assume that this is some sort of anime character I just can't think of, but it's very cool. Mm-hmm. This reads very Genshin to me or something like that, but I somehow doubt that Danny's gotten into Genshin suddenly, but who knows.
I feel like we would have seen it if he was.
Lee agrees. It does look very Genshin Impact-y. What was I trying to say? This made me think of not this, but back to like the Victorian thing. The other thing that I had in my head, I was like, okay, what video games? Because a lot of the stuff that Danny latches onto, well, we know he likes cyberpunk and, cyberpunk, post-apocalyptic. We know kind of the stuff that he likes. Mm-hmm. But I was thinking, like, what maybe games did he pick up? And it's not like that's the only thing he plays. I know, like, one of his favorite games a few years ago was A Plague's Tale. Mm-hmm. Was it Requiem? And I was thinking, okay, what game could he have been? And I'm going to go back here. What game could he have been playing? Now, this is not it, because I looked at it, but I was thinking Expedition 33, Claire Obscura. Yeah. And that, maybe something like that got him into this, but, it's very... that game is very French. So
super stylized.
Yes, and not this at all. But I don't know. If you have an idea of what these sleeves could be, let us know. I mean, you've got these interesting, like, I'm assuming, like diamond sort of cutouts, or extra pattern pieces that are going to go on. And by the way, again, here we have, like, here's him actually making a muslin. Like, this is a legit
actual muslin fabric.
So yeah, I don't know. I haven't been able to find stuff. I searched way too long, honestly, guys. I spent too much time searching for this. So let us know what you think Danny's actually making here.
I'm still looking for the black one.
Looking for Wednesday. I don't think it's Wednesday. I haven't. And again, like, I feel like it's like, if that stood out to him, it's probably something that would be in like promo pics or something like that. Lee says it's reminding them of something Moonlight Jewel did for Genshin. Yeah, I feel like there's not enough here to, like, probably... I did look up Genshin, and I found basically a tier list by sleeve type. So it was like... And it was like, here's 20 of them, all with the same type of sleeves. So, I don't know. That is all of the pictures we've got to look at. Just going back here. Andrew says, I went and done it. Got a Coco Staying Alive boy doll.
Congrats.
I really like the cocoa and the coffee version of Staying Alive.
I like the coffee version. I still want him in milk just because.
Yeah, we didn't get any of them. So
no, and we don't have a milk boy.
This is true.
If we were to get coffee, we would be duping another boy. We already have one.
Yeah. But yeah, really always a pleasure, even doing the random little, fun stuff. Nice not to be talking for an hour about tariffs. So, I, of course, we very much, where am I? This is out of date, so I'm going to skip past that real quick. There we go. Thank you so much to our Discord subscribers for helping to support the channel every month. We'll start, of course, with our mascots first this week, Threads of Elysium and Warsheep. Thank you guys so much.
Our sponsors, Agarva, Bizbada Redhead's Ramblings, Busy Bee, and Chemife SMD.
And our cheerleaders, Anne-Marie, Appleboy, Bambi Geek, Celestial Styles Alaska, Dee Simone 22, Doll Dragon, Junithorn, Katzenbeer, Kayla, who just joined very recently. Nice to have you. Liz Marie, Neptune Stars, and Soup de Whoop.
Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it.
All of your support is like vital to, making this happen every week and making sure that, the pile of sort of the death by like paper cuts of subscription things for the channel, it really helps ease that. Lee, come on. Lee, stop.
Thank you, Lee.
Lee says, this is for Sandy's Gongcha fund. Yes. Oh. So we got. I met up with Lee this weekend at Gongcha, so I got to try their bubble tea for the first time, and to, of course, get the something off of the Felix menu from Stray Kids, which was actually really good. So we'll have to try it. We have a Kayu ramen right around the corner.
T-bar, I believe, is the name of the boba.
So far I think this Gongcha was better, but I don't know why you guys care about this. So.
But I do love me a brown sugar boba milk tea.
Yeah, I had an oolong tea with like coconut foam, and I don't remember the bits that were in it. It wasn't boba, but it wasn't tapioca. Anyway, thank you all so much for your support. It especially helps us to cover the costs of Guru. Things have been slow there with my having to get stuff done on the actual productive work front and our travel.
Away. Yeah,
having to go to Connecticut. So. We'll be digging back into that in the coming weeks, so you should see hopefully some new updates.
And then this lovely lady is lurking here. We have to. Oh. I love the way you posed her. I think that's awesome. As I just stood her up there, and John came in and made her look.
Well, that's pretty much always the way, isn't it? Let's see. There she is.
She's doing the creepy. But this is Winter. And Winter, I kind of like this, and I think, I like this outfit, and I thought y'all might want to steal the idea. But she's in the Solar Marine uniform.
We're not gonna. There we go.
She's in the Solar Marine uniform with the cape, for those who have the cape. And then this Gothic cross came from the Gothic Secretary set from Dalgeray. So she's like a vampire. She's part of the special forces of Solar Marines as a vampire.
So like the Dampier, half vampire. I can wear a cross cell, or it's one of those universes where you idiots, crosses don't actually harm vampires.
Serana from Skyrim. Oh, okay.
Not well. I played a chunk of Skyrim, but
yeah, I haven't really played it.
Not enough to remember that particular character. Let's see. Anyway, sort of the beginning of the spooky season for us. And I don't know. We'll have to see what Sandy
What I come
comes.
up with.
This was like a fast last minute thing, so we'll see what
Oh no,
she comes
she's
up.
been in this outfit for a while. I just grabbed her and put her out here. I just like it.
All right. Thank you guys so much. We will see you hopefully next Monday, since we're not traveling again. Back
Fingers
to our
crossed.
regular
Next Monday.
time.
Bye.
Bye.